You're right, guys. We're live on Muscle Owl Live. Do you want to start us off, Andrew?
Hey, how you doing? We're here in Muscle Owl, talking about my day of me being trialled out for assistive technology.
It's all right. Go on.
Some cool equipment. But go on.
Okay. So yeah, as you know, we do Muscle Out Live. We do that quite a lot, once a week, once every 2 weeks, just us chatting. And we were going to do a Christmas edition. There's, I think we're going to do Christmas edition tomorrow because Andrew's had quite an interesting day. Yeah, I didn't even know it was going to happen because you had a hospital appointment this morning, and then all of a sudden he was getting the guy around for assistive technology, and the guy stayed the whole day. I wasn't expecting that.
I know, he stayed the whole day. He likes me that much.
I don't know if it's
he's
that.
a pretty cool guy. He knew what he was doing,
He knew,
which is good, but
So in terms of assistive tech, you in the past, stuff you've had is very simple. If we just say very quickly, assistive technology, for many people know, some people might not know, assistive technology is technology that if you have a disability, it helps you get things done, helps you accomplish things that you might not be able to do because of your disability. So I think, well, the stuff that you've had in the past brought along this. If we were to press this now, this would open the front door.
The one around my neck's better.
The one
around his neck? Still pretty.
But you don't have it on. He usually has one around his neck that's like that. That he can just touch at any time and open the door and whatever like that.
Yeah, it used to have an old switch that used to. Basically, what I've got is something that controls the. Let me get this right. The TV, and the phone, and my new one has even got internet access to it.
So yeah, hey, we're getting ahead of ourselves here, because what it came to was, this is a really good thing because it came down to it, and the guy was like, well, you can have lots of different ones. Hey Gloria, hey Connor, just reading comments. You're right. So basically, there were lots of different options, and he was going to get one where you kind of touch or do things with your hand or with your fingers, and I mentioned the eye gaze. Which have you now got to try out, or have you tried it out?
I've tried it out. I've not actually got it yet. They need to come back to sort out the equipment. But yeah, it's fantastic. I had a try of it. I've never really. Maybe I have tried something like that, but not like exactly like that. And it's pretty cool. And
so what is it? If you explain, if I just do a real quick explanation, it's technology that the iPad goes in front of you and it registers your eye movements. So you just look, and the mouse or whatever moves. Yeah. So
I can use it for the iPad, but I'm still going to use this machine that's next to me. The iPad basically. But it's going to be on the computer that I'm going to use it, and basically just move my head around and sort of follow the commands on the screen.
Yeah, so I mean, there's lots of different options. The one you've got right now, you tried the eye gaze. Like many people have said, most particularly men with DMD that I know have said the eye gaze works really well, a lot better than you'd think, because you'd think having to move your eyes around it might mess up, but apparently it doesn't. Does it not?
I think the first time is a bit strange because you're like moving your head around all at the same time. Very different to what I'm used to, but it'd be a lot easier for me, and yeah, it's great.
So yeah, and in fact, if any of you guys watching, if any of you guys have this kind of technology, let us know what you think. Because that was the thing, I said to the guy, oh, I've heard a lot of good things about the eye gaze, and then the guy said, well, actually a lot of people like kind of more old-fashioned stuff, and then we got into a chat about Stephen Hawking's, and Stephen Hawking's likes his really old stuff, and that's
interesting sort of debate.
Really,
yeah.
Yeah, because you automatically think people will like the most futuristic things, but then there were the guy said, "Oh well, I get people say to me, well, my carer might not know how to set this up, and I just want something I can press, very simple." So that's a key thing. Just bear with me. We'll show you what he's got. I'm just gonna share this on my Facebook. So if you just want to explain, have you spoken to the guy before? Have you had these things before? How often do you see the guy?
No, not very often. I was gonna say, but no, not like that. But obviously, I've used I've used old equipment before, so obviously that's not quite the same as what I've got now, which I much prefer. So yeah, it's a lot better.
And the guy came round from a referral from NHS. He came round. He spent the whole day with you, talking you through the stuff. And this is the thing that you've got here. Should we show it? And this is it's quite a heavy thing actually. You wouldn't know. The stand. Here we go. We'll go underneath it. So this. Should we turn it around? Can we see? Whoops. I don't know if this is going to turn. Are you still in the picture, Andrew? Can you see? Here we go. So can we turn it on? Does it? Is this what it does? There we go. So look at this. So it has this. And do you control it? Yeah. You control it. He controls it with this. Give it here. Hang on a minute. Let's show it. Here it is. So he controls it with this sort of thing.
Very sensitive if you knocked it.
I see. And so can you go along? Can you select different ones from here?
I'll try it. I can't really see it. So.
Or so it just goes along like that.
Yeah,
so
it goes along like that.
So that this basically can control anything that you program it to that uses remote or LED technology.
You stop there and it goes up and down. You ever choose one of them? Click on.
Channel up. So he's just turned the volume on the TV up. Our mum's watching TV. It's just got a little bit louder.
The channel.
Bet she'll think it's a phantom in the room. Oh, it's a channel up. In fact, she just changed the channel.
There is a sensor for it. So it depends where that is, really, isn't it?
So this and basically this can, like we said, this can control anything that's remote control. Yeah. Our friend Michaela has this, I think, controlled to her. I was actually just speaking to her earlier. She has it, been to her house and she has it controlled with her lights and her curtains and everything, and she can just sit there and do it all off this thing. So you can go backwards and forwards and select which device you're doing with it.
I've got the little sensor on my chair. It's attached to my chair, so probably didn't turn channels over on in the other room.
Oh, I see.
Because that needs to be within range.
So if anyone was worried that our mum was getting her channels changed, don't worry. Didn't happen, but it could have happened. So yeah, this is
the exciting thing.
And so basically with the eye gaze, this is what he's using at the moment. Just controls it with his thumb. Just whoops. It is sensitive. I'm gonna give it. Yeah. I'm gonna give it back.
Sensitive, but
it's flicking through all the stuff. Okay, so I don't know how it works. I'm completely messing it up now. But basically, the eye gaze works in exactly the same way, doesn't it? But you just focus it with your eyes. So yeah, that's how that works. And we thought well, we were going to do a Muscle Hour live Christmas episode, and we think we're going to do that tomorrow. So if you want to tune in tomorrow, we're going to actually, in fact, this is what we're going to talk about tomorrow. We're going to talk about lots of different sort of Christmas themed things. One of the things that we thought would be a bit funny is because we always talk about acting and drama and films and stuff like that, and what if there were what are your favourite Christmas films, and what if there were more characters with a disability in Christmas films? So we thought we'd say some of our Christmas films, what if the main character had a disability? How would they have been different?
In Home Alone,
in Home Alone, but we can't go too far into it with what we think and why we think they'd make more interesting films.
You get the feel for it. You get the picture.
So
there's no snow. In
Unfortunately,
the movie there is there.
no snow,
Which
but
is
but we're changing the films around. So feel free to send us any of your films that you think are quite interesting.
Yeah, Christmas spirit coming through.
Because that's why he was going to say he was going to get his Christmas jumper on today, but
I'll be wearing my Christmas jumper tomorrow.
who knows? Maybe even a Christmas hat. You know. So yeah, those are, this is his. So we thought we'd do that tomorrow, and we thought we'd do assistive technology today because he's had a long day with this guy who was really good, and it was fascinating speaking to the guy to see that, you know, about the stuff that's getting brought out through the NHS free of charge in the UK. Well, obviously you pay your taxes for the NHS and everything else, but you know, it's really good to see it's all centralised and, you know, available to all, because this enables people to live much more independent lives. I could
just a movement of a head can get you anywhere.
Yeah, it's
these days.
That's because I was watching you before.
Clever. Really is clever. You know, it's the future.
It's the future.
It's the power.
It's the power.
It's powerful to a lot of people.
It's powerful to lots of people.
It is.
All of these things. So yeah, that's it. I was thinking about assistive tech as far as it goes, and the most basic assistive tech that you have every night, because we're in your bedroom right now, is this. You sleep with this in your hand, and it just changes your radio and whatnot for you and stuff like that. It's just a remote control. So that's assistive tech on the most basic form that we all have, to save us having to get up and change TV channel. And in its most currently most advanced form, but with iGet's possibly coming soon. We'll have to update you if you do get that.
It is coming soon. It's my order, you know. Gotta get it in early. But yeah, it'll be arranged, it'll be sorted out. But yeah.
You excited to get the iGet?
I'm excited, yeah.
Wonderful.
Absolutely.
Right, thanks everyone for joining us.
Thank you very much.
So close to Christmas. We'll do a quick Christmas episode tomorrow. Wish you all happy Christmas. We hope you're having a wonderful holidays. There's actually Muscle Talks episode out tomorrow as well. Me and Michaela talking about her being on Radio 2 Newsbeat the other day. Radio 1. I can't get the channels. In fact, Andrew had a good old listen to that. Just a quick thing on the.
I don't listen to Radio 1, but I did listen to that. And
yeah,
it's amazing
to
just hear about those kind of issues on mainstream radio.
Yeah, in fact, Michaela was talking about going around shopping, particularly at Christmas. It's tough to get around in a wheelchair and stuff. You had that trouble?
I have before, and not been feeling 100% this week, so that's why I've not been out shopping. But
don't tell them that. Tell them, say you've been out shopping and it was terrible, and they need to change their ways.
Clearly, you know, people and shops do need to change their ways and make it easier and adaptable for all. You know,
absolutely.
Especially, I'd say around Christmas, even though it's busy anyway, but. Still, you want to get things sorted out.
Look out for more people. Don't clog your aisles up. Be nice to everyone.
Yeah.
Rules for shops, I think.
It's quite a good rule. Be nice to everyone. Yeah.
Right.
And other stuff.
Andrew, do you want to lead us out? We'll see you all tomorrow.
Yeah. We will be here sometime tomorrow. And it'd be great. It'd be fun.
It'd be wonderful. We'll see you all then.
It's Christmas. As if you didn't know.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you all again soon.
Yeah.
Bye bye.